a handover from TD Jakes, and TD Jakes was handing over to his daughter Sarah, and the whole 9 jazz. Now, Bazalwan, there's only one thing I have to say about that. Not too much. No. Just one thing only. Ministry is not a family heritage. It's not a business. Ministry is not, I'm doing this, when I'm done doing this, this is handed off to my child. That's not ministry. That is not ministry. Especially preaching, pastoring, leading a church. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't, my child is the one that takes over from me. No. But when you see those kind of things, it says a lot. You see it at Rhema. Not that, I'm not saying the son is not called. I don't know that. But are you called? I'm not saying you're not called, but are you called? For you to be leading a church. There are other people that might have been serving with him, that might have been fit for the position, but his son is the one that takes over. Okay, fine. TD Jakes, his daughter, is the one that's handed over the keys, okay, to the kingdom, keys to the empire. So all of you, it's always that the case that your kids are called into ministry. That's why I remember the same way we learn how to be doctors or how to be in a certain career. People are now learning how to do that for church. Okay? They learn how to be motivational. They think being motivational is preaching. And they take that to say that this person is called. Remember Joel Austin? Joel Austin's son, he studied to be what? Was it a... He looks like a geologist, that one. Joel Austin's son, I think he did psychology or something. I can't remember. Something like that. But he didn't do theology. No. But all of a sudden, Joel Austin's son was a preacher now at his church. For me, that's a big hint that I'm probably in a child's church. And this is some of the things that actually creates all these churches, some of these churches. I'm not against having many churches. No, I'm not against that. But that's another thing that creates many churches, is that within the particular church where they are, we spoke about, I think it's a day boy. One of his sons, after he had been very skeptical of, after firing, you can remember that if you remember that video, he fired some pastors. They said the pastors were not performing well and their churches were not growing. Fine. People were on his neck about that. Only to find out that one of his sons was given a branch that another different pastor had grown. So the pastor grew a church. They said, okay, you are going to be posted to a different location. That church, which had been grown, was given over to one of his sons. His sons didn't go through the process that he was requiring for other people. It's the same situation here. Okay? Yeah. Without us talking about many other things like doctrinal differences and whatnot and all that, why is it always passed down to the child? Are these people even called? No. We couldn't care less. They're motivational speakers. You will make it, man. You will make it. You'll make it. Carnal, a bunch of carnal people. I haven't had a message from Sarah that I could say, yeah, okay. I haven't. Maybe you've heard one. Good luck with that one. But I haven't had a message. These people are all just motivational preachers. Even TD Jakes sometimes himself, he's also a motivational preacher. Sometimes he will get on your neck and you're like, brother Wood is talking. But then he gets on his bandwagon of teaching funny things, teaching funny doctrines and stuff like that, teaching mortalism. TD Jakes believes in mortalism, this idea that God is one being. He presents himself as father sometimes, he presents himself as son sometimes, and he presents himself as thingy. Misunderstands the doctrine of, don't mix it. You don't have to fully understand it, it's okay, but keep it like that. But why is it that these churches portray themselves as a business, as an empire? It's a hint for me that you're dealing with a Charlie. reality show, Daily Christian Commentary videos. And if it's your first time over here, to check out the other episodes that we did, you will find them down in the pinned comments. I thought it was very important we highlight not only the false prophets online giving false prophecies and whatnot, but also to highlight these ones. They just hand each other cups, silver, platter, there you go. And then they give other people different standards. This is what creates all these mini churches and what. A lot of these other churches, it's people branching out. There have been pastors that have been with TD Jakes from 20 years ago. But now, they're still sitting there, and one of their daughters is the one that now does thingy. Is she called? It's because they have a very low standard of what a calling is, okay? Yeah, they'll give a scenario. They always have a scenario of why they feel they were called and whatnot and stuff like that. But hey, to each and every single man, his own. At the end of the day, we will all answer. The same way all these people that you see in the pinned comments, the videos that you see in the pinned comments, people are saying, God told me this. The same thing with these people who are out there claiming that God has called them into the ministry when they know very well they are not called. It's Ricky. My thoughts are one. My thoughts are not many. No. It's simple as this. Are you called? If you are not called, you have no business over there. Because you are the kind of people that create all kinds of mess up there. You don't even study, but you still want to argue doctrine. Hey, I tell Allah.